There are men who die long before their bodies stop. Men who bury their own souls while they are still breathing. Men who wake up every day, but do not live. They walk, they work, they eat, they sleep, but inside, they have already given up. And this message is for you, the man who feels stuck, the man who feels life has crushed his spirit, the man who knows there is strength inside him, but buried, suffocated, silent. If you are not dead inside yet, you will understand why. And if you already are, you will learn how to rise again. Stay until the end. Modern men don't die with a sword through their chest. They die slowly. They die quietly. They die without even noticing. They die the moment they stop fighting, the moment they accept the bare minimum, the moment they look in the mirror, see a stranger staring back, and decide to do nothing about it. They die when they let the world tell them who to be, when they settle for a small life, when they abandoned the fire they once carried. A man's death is not physical, it's emotional. It's the moment he stops trying, the moment he chooses comfort over growth, the moment the flame of ambition flickers out and he continues living by inertia like a ghost that still breathes. And the worst part is that no one notices, no one asks, no one reaches out. The world does not care about men who died on the inside. The world simply swallows them and moves on. A man's first death happens when he chooses too much comfort, when he chooses the couch over discipline, the quick pleasure over purpose, the easy path over the right path. Comfort is a silent poison. It promises rest but delivers weakness. It promises peace but delivers emptiness. It promises happiness but delivers regret. Every man who lives too comfortably dies slowly, because comfort does not create life. Comfort creates stagnation, and nothing that stagnates survives. The second death of a man is the loss of self-respect, when he knows he could be more but accepts being less, when he promises to change but fails every single day, when he says, "Tomorrow I start," but tomorrow never comes. A man fades when he realizes he has become predictable, weak, and smaller than who he was meant to be. He fades when he looks at his own reflection and feels shame, but chooses to ignore it because ignoring it is easier than changing. Self-respect is not arrogance. Self-respect is the flame that whispers, "You are capable of more." When that flame goes out, a man dies inside. The third death is the loss of purpose. A man wakes up but doesn't know why. He works but feels no meaning. He lives but feels no life inside him. Without purpose, he becomes weightless, and everything that is weightless is carried away by the wind. Without purpose, a man is moved by life instead of moving through life. He becomes a drifting figure, existing but not living, present but not alive. And then comes the final death, the worst one, surrender. The moment a man accepts defeat, accepts that nothing will change, accepts that he will not rise again, he becomes silent, he becomes passive. He sits and watches his own life pass by, watches his potential evaporate, watches his name fade from the memory of others. Surrender is the grave of the masculine soul. There is no greater cowardice than dying while still alive. But there is good news. Even dead inside, a man can rise again. And every rebirth begins with one thing: shame. Shame for what he became. Shame for what he allowed. Shame for letting weakness take over. Shame is the salt that burns in the wound of the soul. It hurts, but it heals. Men rise again when they confront their own cowardice, when they stop blaming the world, when they take brutal responsibility for their own lives. Rebirth begins with a decision,
Not a beautiful one, not an inspiring one, not a comfortable one. It is a dark decision, a lonely decision, a cruel decision. It is the decision to change when no one believes in you, to rise when no one is watching, to fight even while wounded, to build even while tired, to become what you always knew you were meant to be. A man is reborn when he declares war on his own past, when he stops asking for permission, when he destroys the weaker version of himself. The decision is simple. You live or you continue dying. Life returns when a man moves. The soul returns when the body takes action. The fire returns when the man creates. Strength returns when the man chooses voluntary suffering. Identity returns when discipline returns. Men resurrect themselves through pain, through routine, through repetition, through the silent march toward a future no one else understands, but he does. Life returns when a man chooses discomfort over ease, when he chooses purpose over pleasure, when he chooses weight over weakness. Life has never belonged to the comfortable. Life belongs to the determined. If you are listening to this, you are not dead. Not completely. There is still something inside you, a spark, a fragment, a small piece that refuses to disappear. And sparks, when fed, become flames. I know you feel like you have no strength left, but you do. I know you feel like no one cares, but that does not matter. I know you feel like you have failed, but failure does not bury you. Giving up buries you. You are not finished. You are asleep, and it is time to wake up. Men die inside when they stop fighting, but they rise again when they decide they will not die like this. The world does not need perfect men. The world needs living men, conscious men, disciplined men, men who carry scars but keep walking. You are not here by accident. You are hearing this because something inside you refused to die. Something inside you demands more. Something inside you is ready to return. Now it's your turn. Stand up, rebuild, rise again, and live before it is too late. If this message awakens something inside you, then do your part. Subscribe to the Iron Stoic channel. Here you will find the truth that shapes men, the truth that awakens warriors, the truth no one else has the courage to speak. Do not die before you live. Watch the next video and keep evolving.